YouTuber Keisha Charmaine reached out to her Loc community to answer a couple questions about locks, and we are happy to help her. I'm Fuja616. It was a matter of what would be best for my lifestyle and best for my body type and everything else. I have thin, wispy, long hair, but any style that I put it in, it just wouldn't stay because it's so cotton candy-ish, and locks were my best alternative. The chemicals and all of that, I didn't want to deal with that. It's not for spiritual reasons. Locks to me is freedom. I can go out with my hair in the rain and don't give a hoot. I can do so many styles. If I want my hair straight or curly, I can do anything that's current. I can even fake a bob if I want to with lock pels. I can rock it however I want. I can make it look elegant, sexy, however I want. My lifestyle actually changed for the better. I had more self-awareness. My emotional IQ went up because I had to dig into myself to see the way that I respond to things and the way that people respond to me. It makes me very much more self-aware, aware of myself, but then also aware of others also, so I can be empathetic and sympathetic. Most definitely. Guys view me differently. I would say maybe once every 3 months I'll get a guy following me for blocks and blocks. Other than that, they're very respectful. I don't have the problems I used to have in the past when I had loose natural hair. And I don't want to say I get negative reactions. I'd like to say I get situations. Like, people see my hair and they try to give a first impression, but that's like my opportunity to show myself, to brand myself. Because once they hear what's coming out of your mouth and the way that I carry my body, and especially my expression, that can just cut you or make you feel comfortable, all of that nonsense goes out of the window. Definitely not, but I would have to say my hair has been there with me through a lot of trials, through a lot of journeys, positive and negative. You know, I can look at certain parts of my locks, whether they're thicker or thinner, or some of them that are combined, and I know exactly what was happening in my life at that time. Good times, not so good times. So not spiritually connected, but it's like a timeline. Yeah. Not too much. I know that it was popularized by Rastafarians and it's associated with that religion, but some Native American tribes were known to wear their hair like this. Wash, condition, and oil my hair as needed. I feel my hair each day to see what it needs, just like everybody else. If it needs water every day, so that's a no-brainer. But sometimes it may need more conditioning than other times. Sometimes I may need to apply a light oil, a heavy oil. It depends. I do an assessment of my hair each time. I don't use products that are not water soluble or waxes that have waxes in them or parabens, because they tend to stick in the lock or gunk up in your hair and make it heavy. Not many in my everyday interactions with family, friends, or co-workers. I mainly get challenges. I mainly face challenges from store security guards, black, mostly store security guards, or the black community in general, the way that they perceive hair, locked hair as dirty or whatever. Other cultures, for the most part, they think the hair is beautiful, they always want to touch it, they're always admiring it. Or little children, they all always think it's like princess hair. Sure, I may cut them as I get older for aesthetic reasons, not for anything spiritual. If I see that my locks are aging my face, you know, they're not looking edgy and modern or however I want it to look, it's going to be cut. But cut off completely, I don't think so. But I have cut my locks already. I cut my locks 2 years ago. I tried to give it a layered look, and of course it didn't work out. But yes, I would cut my locks if I had to. Educated people, white, black, or however, whatever race, they tend to not show their initial reactions, or they may reserve their opinion until they know more about me, and that'll only take like 5 minutes before they say, we may not like her hairstyle, but we can work with this. She's a keeper. But the most opposition I face is from the black community. From my family, I don't get a lot of heckling. They may look at my hair and give side eyes like, is it long enough yet? Stuff like that. But other than that, because they know what type of person I am, they know what I stand for, they know my work ethic. So but as I have noted, the most opposition I get is from my own black community. I may get some opposition from whites, but and maybe Latino, the Latino population, but that's, sorry, the ones that are not so educated in terms of hair and its relevance, I mean. My hair, just as my age, I don't see as an identity. It doesn't make me who I am per se as a person, but I do realize and accept that out there in the world, this is what people will see first, and this is what people will try to judge me on first. But once they see your demeanor, the way you carry yourself and continue to carry yourself, and what you're bringing to the table, and how much you know your craft, everything else goes out the window.